Welcome back to episode 4 of Learning AI Today. Let's just dive right into this explainer and tackle what is, honestly, the absolute ultimate AI frustration. You know the one. Constantly repeating your company context, your brand guidelines, and your formatting rules in literally every single prompt, sounding completely like a broken record. I mean, just look at this contrast here. On the left, we've got your standard, totally generic AI output. Kind of boring, right? But on the right, that is the exact same prompt, but powered by a Claude skill. Same Claude, same prompt. Completely different, perfectly branded result. So what actually changed here? Well, one thing, a skill. This single feature is arguably the most overlooked tool Anthropic has released lately, and it straight up solves the missing context problem. By the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly how to leverage it. Think about it like this. Imagine Claude as this brilliant new hire on day one. They're capable of almost anything, right? But they're completely missing the specific context of your brand, your code conventions, or your internal templates. It's not until you hand them a company skills folder that they suddenly start performing like a seasoned veteran of your company. That's exactly what we're doing here. So the crucial takeaway is that these skills make Claude dramatically better at specialized workflows. According to the documentation, a skill is basically just a folder. It contains instructions, scripts, and resources that Claude selectively loads. The best part? You literally never have to explain the context from scratch again. Now, Anthropic actually launched this feature back in October 2025. But what makes it genuinely massive, a real game changer, is that just 2 months later, in December 2025, it was released as an open standard. It completely broke out of the Anthropic ecosystem. Because of that, the documents highlight 3 core traits you really need to know. First, skills are composable, meaning you can stack multiple skills together to handle really complex workflows. Second, they're shareable across your entire team for total organizational consistency. And third, and this is huge, they are highly portable. Because it's an open standard, that portability is unmatched. I mean, check this out. The exact same skill folder works flawlessly inside Claude's native interface and then works right inside code editors like Cursor. But it doesn't stop there. It seamlessly extends to other platforms too. You can take that identical skills folder and integrate it perfectly with the Gemini CLI or even Windsurf. It's even been adopted by the OpenAI Codex CLI. So you encode your workflow exactly one time, and then you can use it across almost any major AI development tool out there. Pretty wild, right? Okay, so how do you actually get your hands on them? There are 3 specific types of skills you can leverage, and honestly, I guarantee you are probably already using the first one without even realizing it. That first type is Anthropic's built-in skills. These activate automatically in the background. They're exactly what allow Claude to natively read, build, and explain actual downloadable Microsoft Excel spreadsheets with real working formulas, instead of just spitting out a basic text summary. Next up, we have partner and community skills. These are hosted on the official Anthropic GitHub repository and various community marketplaces. We're talking dozens of third-party workflows ready to go right out of the box, covering everything from branding tools to web app testing. To really grasp the sheer scale of this community, just look at the front-end design skill. By March 2026, this single community-built skill hit over 277,000 installs. People are definitely waking up to how much time this saves. Now, you might be wondering, wait, won't loading all these skills slow Claude down or just eat up all my context tokens? Well, to keep things lightning fast, skills use something called progressive loading. When a session starts, Claude only scans a super lightweight 100 tokens of metadata per skill. It only loads the full, heavy instructions on demand when your specific prompt actually triggers it. And that brings us to the third type, custom skills. Structurally, a custom skill is incredibly simple to build. It's literally just a folder. Inside, you can have optional directories for things like scripts, document templates, or resources. But there is only one mandatory file in the whole shebang. And here is the absolute best part. You do not need to be a developer to do this. That mandatory file, it's just a skill.md file. Plain text. You just write a simple YAML header telling Claude when to use it, and a markdown body explaining how. Absolutely no code required. Let's rapid fire through 5 real-world use cases. First, brand guidelines, to nail your exact colors and fonts. Second, code conventions, to perfectly match your team's API patterns. Third, standardizing your meeting notes. Fourth, deep data analysis via those built-in Excel tools. And fifth, that massively popular front-end design skill. Speaking of that front-end design skill, the output quality shift is drastic. Look at this before and after. On the left, we have a generic, kind of uninspired AI layout. But on the right, that code looks like it was meticulously reviewed by a senior designer. That is the raw power of front-loading your design philosophy. Okay, let's get practical. How do you actually turn this on? Getting started takes maybe 2 minutes. In Claude.ai, you simply go to your settings, click Capabilities, and upload your skill folder as a zip file. Or if you're using Claude Code locally, just drop the folder directly into your project's .claude skills directory and it will auto-discover it. The cool thing is, you don't even have to write your own to start testing this out today. You can grab pre-built examples right now from the official Anthropic GitHub repository or by browsing the Skills MP community marketplace. So, I'll leave you with the ultimate question. Are you ready to stop explaining the exact same context in every single conversation? This standard is quite literally the fastest way to make AI genuinely useful for your specific workflows. Stop typing the same instructions every day. Encode it once, use it forever. Thanks for joining this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.